Bearders, Widders, Boss, Ghouls, how are we all doing? Today we've been asked to look at a channel called Craft Coven. I'm pretty sure I looked at these guys on a live stream before. Pretty sure, but it's a specific video called Terrifying Night Locked in Queen Mary's Haunted Room B340. Now, I had a message on Discord asking me to look at this, a message on Facebook. I don't know. Maybe there's something really cool in it. Maybe it's a lot of bullcacker. I don't know. I remember right. These are the three goth-looking ladies, and we did look at them on a live stream, and I'm pretty sure I turned it off. Just before we get into that, Lee923 from the channel. Hello, Lee. I remember him asking me in a live stream, had I read The Last Ronin? It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles graphic novel, and I haven't read it. And then 2 days later, it turns up. I love graphic novels and comic books. I can't wait to read this. I think this is the only Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles graphic novel that I now own. I can't wait to get into that. And then we've got a belated birthday card from Julie and Bill, who have sent me tons and tons of stuff. 3D printed ring bitch back there. There's a giant ring bitch over there. There's the Groot poster up there. One of the first things that was ever sent to me. There's all the stuff from the Bigfoot in Ohio stuff over there. There's a dragon, there's Falcor, loads of stuff they've either made or purchased for me when they're on their travels. The birthday card reads, for your birthday I got you a shiny new car. Duh. Hey, what did you expect? Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday from Julie and Bill. But what they've sent, I showed this on a live stream last night. This is incredible. I love Universal Monsters, and they've 3D printed this Frankenstein statue kind of thing. The hand is obviously detachable, obviously for packaging, but look at it. Look how cool that is. That is definitely going to be living in that gap on the shelf over there. 100%. I love that. So there's also a 3D printed some sort of jewellery box. I mean, Julie and Bill send a lot of stuff. They've asked me what Mrs. Geek's favourite colours are. Black and purple. That's clearly for Mrs. Geek. That's cool as well. She's going to love that. And then there's these sigils. I'm sure these are some sort of Chinese protection, but obviously there's English written on them. I'm not entirely sure what these are. They're obviously sigils of some sort. They've got crowns, crosses, and on the back there's like a coat of arms. So Julia, could you let me know in the comments exactly what they are? Again, they'll go on display in here somewhere with all the other stuff you guys have sent me. Incredibly kind. Thank you very, very much. Another day, another figure has just magically jumped from my shelf. And of course this machete's missing. I mean, stop. I wish my stuff would stop falling over. Alrighty then, let's get straight into Craft Coven. What are they? 4.8k subscribers, 2.7k views. So stop telling me I only cover the large channels. Okay, so let's get into this video. Terrifying Night Locked in the Queen Mary Haunted Room B340. I thought that was a weird face, like a doll or something in the mirror there. It's not, and have I been stitched up here? That looks a lot like Mandy from Ghost Club, but with dark hair. Is it? It looks like her.
Energy's so weird in here right now.
It is. Oh.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I know, I'm going to get in trouble because Mandy's in a video. I'll get accused of all sorts, but, you know. But hey, I'm not one to avoid being called out. To the people that have asked me to look at this.
Wankers!
Why? Alright, let's go.
And we're stuck in here. We can't leave.
Human. Can we do human spirits first?
Oh.
It's the Undertaker. Calm down. Wasn't an offensive joke.
Welcome back to Craft Coven. We are staying in room B340. I am joined by my sisters of the craft. You may recognize our honorary sister of the craft. Mandy!
Hello. Our lockdown has begun.
We're not exiting this room until checkout. What time is it? 8? 9?
Sure.
Good evening, Coven. Tonight we open a door that the Queen Mary tried to forget. This ship was once the height of luxury, but then it became something else.
What's going on? Who's she? Where'd she come from? Oh, they're on the Queen Mary boat, right. So they're on the Queen Mary boat, which is the boat that basically the staff interfere to make it look more haunted than it really is.
A floating war machine,
Allegedly.
a haunted relic, a resting place, and deep in its haunted belly is room B340. They say this room drove people mad.
Okay, I skipped the narration. It was weird. I've left a little bit in. There was this weird sort of dark imagery and everything filmed in the dark, and then there's just some random woman sat in a living room reading a book or giving the history of the boat. It just kind of didn't fit. It was such a tonal shift because it was like full daylight. She's dressed very sort of mainstream as opposed to the gothic nature of this channel, and the sound was a bit weird, like she was just recording on a phone with no different microphone. Just, I'm not picking holes. I am kind of picking up. It was just a weird transition.
Or not.
Or not.
We'll see.
My name is Ashley,
I'm Mandy.
I'm Christy.
and we are here to communicate with you. So I call the spirits of room B340 that is here in this room with us to come forward and let your story be heard.
My headphones broke. I'm not going to slate this sound. It might be that my headphones are broke. Look at Ghost Club Paranormal. Just to prove I'm not subscribed to these guys. Why have they turned up in my feed? Ah, right. He's always got good sound.
Hey, I have something I need to confess to you. Last month we...
Right, it's not my headphones. It just sounds off. I assume it's because they're not using any external microphones. It's whatever camera that is. It's the built-in microphone. Not an issue. Some people don't have the money to buy external microphones. And then when you do, like I bought one, and it's shit. It's even worse than the camera on the microphone.
Earlier, when Mandy came in here, she saw a spirit in the corner. Is
Although that sound is pretty awful.
that spirit here or any spirit here that would like to communicate with us? We have many devices set around the room. We have cat balls on the bed. There's a red light. If you touch it, that will let us know that you are here as well.
Cat balls. REM pod. Okay, let's just go with it.
The red light over by the window, by the people.
Absolutely not. Listen, cat balls are not ghost hunting devices. They are devices meant for cats. They are cheap plastic, little metal balls in them, sometimes a little bit of foil. The balls will roll of their own accord and it'll just trigger them. They are dog shit pieces of equipment. You can jump up and down next to them and not set them off, and then they can randomly just go off. I ain't slating them because I've watched people using them. I bought a pack, I used them, and then I kept leaving one at different locations because I had 5 of the things and they were just awful. They go off when you're not asking questions. When you do ask questions, they don't go off, or there's just no rhyme or it's just random flashing lights designed to attract your cat, not a ghost.
Trying to get a live show.
Yes. Yes.
Energy. Yeah, Ovilus just said husband energy.
Husband energy. Interesting.
Wait. Well, earlier, didn't you say it smelled like your husband?
Oh, yeah, I did. It smells like Richard in here.
That's interesting.
Weird.
I will say this as nicely as possible in order to not get into trouble. There is a history of me pointing out that Mandy does have the ability to link absolutely anything to anything a device says. So the device says husband, she's like, you said this smelled like your husband earlier.
I hit the wall.
Hit
the wall.
No. No. No.
It's just
Yes.
rude.
Yes. Yes.
Did somebody just bang on the door?
Wait, I'm fine. That's a haunted room. I wouldn't go in there.
So they don't have the entire Queen Mary ship to themselves. There's other guests here. I don't know if you've ever been on a boat, but the noise travels a lot. Did you just bang on this door No, that's the haunted room. What I'm saying is there's going to be a lot of contamination because you haven't got the entire boat to yourselves. There are other people on there, so you have to be very suspicious of bangs and claiming them to be...
There. Oh, cat ball's going off. Yeah.
Oh, look, cat ball's going off. Right, if that is paranormal, then why is the REM pod not going off at the same time? You haven't asked for it to go off. It is just randomly going off. You haven't said it's spirit. Can you make that cat ball go off and then it's gone off? Which still wouldn't be that impressive to me, but you've left a device that randomly goes off on a bed, on a boat, with people banging stuff around and then gone, oh, look, cat ball's going. It's not paranormal.
That one went off earlier too.
That same one, you're right. Who's the spirit that's playing with that cat ball?
Now, Mandy is a medium. If the ghost was setting off that cat ball, would she not be able to see it? I know, she may not be able to see physical forms because she does the mirror thing. I'm not going to mock the mirror thing because I'll get in trouble because you're not allowed to have a sense of humour at times.
Can you let us know what your name is? I wonder how distracting that is all night.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, they're going to be doing... They banged on the wall, for sure.
Of course they did. And then they laughed about it. They were like,
No, we didn't do it. And I'm like, where's
And then they asked to come in after.
Yeah.
Right, they've actually called that out as the people in the next room banged on the wall and then they heard them laugh about it. They've actually called that out. Fair play to them.
Yeah.
The cat ball again.
Wanker.
But you haven't asked for the cat ball to go off.
Who would say wanker? Is that a...
That's a English term.
it's English and this is a British ship.
Would he say wanker?
Maybe.
Maybe it's a spirit here.
Maybe.
But seriously, wanker.
Well, he was a wanker. A wanker is somebody that bangs on the wall and pretends they didn't and then asks if they could...
Yeah. Yes.
What? So many jokes have entered my head. Not going to say a single one of them because I'll get in trouble. But why has that device said the word wanker? I mean, they've made a joke there that the wanker is the person banging on the wall and then claiming they didn't fit.
Okay. Let's reel this energy back in here.
Yeah. They almost need to put like a gate that when you're staying here, you can lock it.
They should.
Reginald.
Very British.
Wanker.
Wow.
So
I wonder if the energy in here is you go around and you expect people to entertain you.
Yes.
And then you think about that for the energy in here. That it's like forced to perform, to entertain.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You know, and it's saying,
Yep.
We got a hit.
That was that one.
Reset, I think.
Reset the energy here.
Yeah.
Let's call the spirits in.
No.
Oh, just kidding.
No.
Never mind.
Even the spirits want nothing to do with it. I don't know what's going on. There's just words being thrown everywhere. Do you think blah, 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 blah? Maybe I'm just not spiritual enough to understand the terminology. Oh, whatever.
Just go home.
Yeah. Don't you want to talk to us?
We're going to be in here all night, and we're not going to go anywhere else on the ship. We're here just to talk to you.
It's a cool looking room.
Torment.
Just to torment you.
Torment us or us torment them?
It's a fine line.
Yes.
Are you tired of talking with humans? Living people, meat suits.
Yes.
The movement isn't unknown when you're on a boat full of people that you've already complained about. Just saying.
Did you hear that too?
Yeah, what was that?
Well, there was like a creaking.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there somebody over by the bed? If so, can you light up one of the devices?
Is there a way that you can let your presence be known physically? Knocking on an item in this
Yet when you ask for the cat ball to get lit up, it doesn't. I would honestly bin those cat balls.
room, the wall, the mirror.
I want to go ahead and open up the space to allow for spirits.
Unknown whisper, there's enough. That's not what I heard shuffling.
I'm really here.
You're saying you're already here, maybe?
Yeah, it doesn't just need to be related to this room. We open up the space for everybody to come through. I just feel like there's this weird, like...
No.
What? It's just like the weird, like, blocking energy of just kind of like... Again, it's like some can come in, some can't.
Is it like VIP? What do you have to come into this room? What qualifies you for this room? There's no one next door.
But they just banged on the wall. This area should be fenced off to stop... I'm already checked out of this less than 8 minutes in.
What's that?
Could it be above us?
Or below.
We could always start with the Ouija board session. Get things going. Oracle.
Oracle cards.
Ouija board technically be Oracle as well.
I've had to skip a section because there was this horrible high-pitched noise that was actually hurting my ears. Let's actually see them using the Ouija board. Because if I listen to more of this nonsense, after listening to that horrible noise, I'm going to get myself into trouble.
Yes.
Shit. That's none of us doing that. You could tell by how it moved.
And it said yes at the same time.
My energy is available to use. I am giving you permission.
Can you spell your name for us?
J.
If you're going to use a Ouija board, maybe try with your hands that way so your nails are on there, just to eliminate the ideomotor effect a little bit. Now, I had a really bad experience with the Ouija board when I was younger. I have tried to get the planchette to move a fraction of an inch since, numerous locations. Doesn't move for me. And it's not because I'm skeptical, and it's not because I don't believe, and it's not because I'm just being a dick. It just doesn't move for me, and I'm the guy that had a really bad experience with one. I was terrified of these things for years.
Genevieve.
Hear that?
Mm-hmm. It was over there.
A.
N. E.
Jane?
Jane.
A-N-E.
A good spirit.
Janet.
Janet.
All I can say is there's a lot of human interaction whilst fingers are placed on a planchette. There was a hand in this footage that seemed to be a bit more stiff, and I'm looking at the eyes, and this lady, she seemed to be looking a bit, and her hand was more rigid, and
It just literally spelled Janet.
Okay, Janet. Are you connected to this room at all?
Yes. Yes.
Are you here to fill us in what's going on in this room?
That's weird. I heard 8.
Only 9 in this room?
That's a lot for this room.
only 9, right? I'm sorry, but this goth lady here is pulling and pushing that planchette.
We got tapping.
There is a man standing over by the pillar, between the bed and the pillar.
Wait, so you can see spirits that others can't because of your gift. So why couldn't you see the spirit that was setting off the cat ball earlier? I'm not being rude, I'm not being horrible, it's a common sense question. Earlier on, when they picked up that whisper, they said that was on her mic. I can't see any of them wearing mics, but the sound doesn't sound like an AX53 mic. It's just very strange. And I don't mean the paranormal stuff, just the sound of it is off.
I don't know. Is Walter in this room? Is that a real spirit?
No.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Been busted by the bullshit device.
Is he the made up one?
Yeah. So what is your name? Use our energy and spell your name on the board.
Yes.
I did just get a name come through.
Oof. What name did you get?
I heard Fred.
The rumors are false.
This video is an hour and a half long. I don't know why I've been asked to look at this. From what I've seen, it's just one person pushing the planchette about, random devices, saying random words, them linking everything to these random words. A lot of noise contamination being passed off as ghosty shit. They did call out one thing as somebody messing with them, but then they're on a boat with other people, so the contamination is going to be rife. And then, I mean, what the fuck is that? What is that? Why is it so hideous? Honestly, I cannot get through this video. The sound, the microphone sound is awful. Absolutely awful. Really tinny and horrible. And then they've got these really weird bursts of sound where there's like really high-pitched, horrible noise over it that actually hurts my ears. Now, I am old. I have got tinnitus, so... I mean, they claim that we face spirit communication, witchcraft offerings, and unexplainable evidence. There was nothing unexplained in what I saw. I can't get through it. I genuinely can't get through this video. It's just three people sat in a noisy boat going, what was that? Did you hear that? Ooh, the app said yes, the app said no, the app said yes, the app said no. Oh, the app said this, link it. Rinse, repeat. The Ouija board, I'm sorry, but the heavily tattooed lady looked to me to have been pushing the Ouija board. Can I prove it? No. I don't even have constructive criticism. I literally just, like, I checked out of the video. It was boring. And I know paranormal investigations can be boring, but you somehow managed to get all of this equipment going off, all of this sound, and still make a boring video. So, I've checked out of this. I've tried to skip through sections and tried to see if there's something substantial, something I can get my teeth into. I'm just bored. The sound is an immediate turn off to this video because whatever microphones they are using or not using, it doesn't sound like the Sony AX53 built-in camera, but whatever microphones they're using that I can't see sound abysmal. Really tinny and horrible, to the point where I thought my headset was broke. So I checked another video and it's this video sound. And then there was this section when they get the Ouija board out with this high-pitched horrible noise over the top of it that they've put in to make it spooky, and all it managed to do was hurt my ears. This the heavily tattooed lady, in my opinion, and it's only my opinion, was pushing the planchette. But there is absolutely nothing in this video. I don't know why I've been asked to look at this. Maybe there's something later on that people wanted me to look at because it was fake or because they think it may be real. I don't know. There's just, I cannot, I'm afraid, get through this Craft Coven video. And not because Mandy is in it. It's just, I had the same experience when I watched these months ago on a live. And I'm like, I just can't get through the poor audio and just trying to link everything. I mean, nearly 3,000 people have watched that video. Maybe they have enjoyed it. I did not at all. There was nothing redeeming about this video for me. Do please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I won't be reacting to Craft Coven again. I assume I was asked to look at this just because Mandy was in the video and it'll stir up some drama. I don't think I've said anything that can get me into trouble this time. I mean, obviously, I've said one girl was pushing the Ouija board. I could probably get into trouble for that, but I haven't made any jokes that could get me into trouble this time. Even when the spirit started shouting wankers. I agree with the spirit. Much love to you all. Beardo out.